Well, for this week's Sunday Sit Down, it's all about the heart and how to keep it strong. New grant hopes to help people focus on their heart health in rural communities. To talk more about it, I'm joined by MeShall Hills, the Executive Director of the American Heart Association here in Hampton Roads. Thank you for being here today, MeShall.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So let's talk about this exciting grant that helps you guys continue programs you already have in Western Tidewater. Talk to us more about it.
We're really excited about this wonderful grant that was funded by the OBC Foundation, and it's really going to help us work in rural communities around hypertension management. And so this is a huge initiative to us. We want to make sure that we are working in these communities to bring access to care. Hypertension is a huge crisis in our area. More than half of the community has hypertension, and another 20% of those don't know that they have it. So this is a big issue.
So what are some of the ways the money is going to be used to help people combat hypertension?
So it's kind of twofold. We're going to be working with clinics, but we're also going to have some community initiatives as well. So we want to make sure that our clinicians are being trained the best, that they understand how to measure properly, that they use algorithms, to make sure that they're acting quickly, and then they're making sure that they have patient-centered care. And then we're also going to be giving away blood pressure cuffs to individuals in the community, working with churches, community centers. Our big focus is going to be those that are underinsured and uninsured, and so we do that through our safety net clinics.
So basically, this is really trying to just remind people of how important it is to check on your heart health and to make sure you're healthy. What are some of the challenges you guys face trying to reach people?
Well, rural areas, the number one issue, the barrier is access. And so when you're living in a community that's set apart from a major hospital system, or you don't have transportation to get there, that's what we call a social determinant of health, which is transportation is a huge barrier to care. And so we want to make sure that we're coming in and connecting individuals through their church, through a community center, through a place that they may frequent, that may not necessarily be a healthcare center, that they can also still have some access to.
So you were talking about when this money is going to go help with some of those different initiatives to be able to reach the community. So what pre-existing programs do you guys have in place, and how is this money going to help?
Sure. So we already have a program called Target BP. That's something that we're partnered with the American Medical Association and the American Heart Association that came together to really make sure that we are putting a light on this hypertension crisis. It's something that we think is the most manageable risk factor to heart disease and stroke. And so if more people were adhering to medication, if more people knew that this was a risk factor. And so one of the programs that, like I said, that we have is Target BP, and a program called Check, Change, Control, where it's all around hypertension management, but people taking ownership and empowerment of their own blood pressure, knowing your numbers, knowing the risks, checking your blood pressure. So this is just going to build on that program and help us reach more people. Strengthen
it more too.
Yeah.
So talk to us about, if people watching at home, if they're interested in getting, helping their hearts and making sure they're stronger, how can they get resources and stuff from you guys?
Sure, you can always visit heart.org. So we have all of our resources are online. If you're particularly interested in more information about our Western Tidewater information, you can go to Hampton Roads at heart.org and shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to reach back out to you. But heart.org is the #1 way to get information.
And real quick before we end here, we have a heart walk coming up next month.
Yes, we're so excited. We have 2 heart walks coming up, November 5th at Fort Monroe and November 12th at Chesapeake City Park. Perfect. Very excited to be back in person.
Awesome. And we will have more info about all of that on wavy.com. But thank you so much for being here, MeShall. We're so excited for you guys. This is a great program. So let's get out there, everybody, and stay healthy, especially around the holidays. We all need to be healthy around the holidays. All right, everybody. We will be back with another check of your weekend weather with Steve Fundero right after this break.